Hello everybody, it's me, it's Hawk, and today I am playing some Crusader Kings 3 because I figured, you know what, why not? Let's do a strategy game, let's see how we get on with that. So, today is going to be about some strategy. Let's see how we get on today. I have no idea what I'm doing going into this game, so we will just see how it goes, because like I don't want to I don't want to be doing games that I've played before and like that on the channel, because I want it to be for me. I want it to be an experience for people watching and things like that. I hit the credits button instead of the settings. Yay. And my mouse is already lagging. Okay, yeah. Let's turn something down just a tad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's try how we get on with this. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying their Tuesday, and I'm trying to get my overlays up again, but for some reason they don't want to activate with me again. They were here. This is the trouble with Microsoft Game Pass games. For some reason it doesn't bring my overlays when I want it to. And this is the really annoying part of trying to stream games off of Game Pass, because you know, I don't want to always be paying for like games and stuff to provide content for my channels, so it's kind of a pain in the arse at times, to say the least. Right, so close this down, or just see very quickly if my audio is like oh, okay. I have new features for my mods, apparently. Anyway, so my audio is coming through fine. Let's get into this. Let's see how we do. Oh, and please, Gamecast, for the love of give me my fucking overlays, please. Give me them now. Well, looks like it's gonna be exactly like the Golden Eye, where I'm hopping between chat and within my streaming software and the game, so it's kind of good to just bear with me kind of stream, because apparently, okay, so in the tutorial you will play as Petty King Murchad, ruler in Ireland. Lead your family and dynasty to defeat your enemies and become King of Ireland. Do I want to play the tutorial? Probably yes. Tutorial seems like a very good idea for the fact that I've never played this game before. So yeah, take off in the tutorial game because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing here. Welcome to Crusader Kings 3. You are a medieval ruler. Your reign may be brief, but through your heir you can bring your dynasty to prominence. Land is for the taking by way of the sword or through marriage, and clever diplomacy can extend your reach far beyond the wildest of any conqueror. Okay, so we've got strategic in how we do things apparently. So there's many ways we can territories in this game, looks of it, because we can marry into families, which was actually very common practice during medieval times, in which this game is set apparently. It was very common that, you know, princes marry other kings' daughters, or princesses would be married off to, you know, like a French king's daughter or something to cement an alliance, because that was the best way to cement an alliance in a way, because you knew that you were essentially married into the family at that point. Your daughter had married someone, or your son had married someone, and therefore you as a ruler ingrained in their family. So it was probably the best way then for people to solidify their alliances. And then obviously there was the traditional method of I'm going to march an army over yonder into your territory and have a go at trying to conquer it by force. Yeah, I mean, it was a very blunt approach, but there was a lot of times when people just did that. They were like, oh, I have manpower, I'll just go with it. Thank you, Blue, I appreciate it, man, and I hope you have a great day at work, dude. Because I know that you're at work at the moment, and thank you. I haven't got overlays at the moment, so I've only just seen your message, because Gamecaster doesn't seem to want to play ball with the overlays that I've got. So it's basically just me trying to hop between the game and chat at the same time, but I was also just giving a little history lesson there about medieval times and how people would cement their alliances, because I am a history nerd. So this is my game. This is my thing. I get to be a history nerd, and I get to play this game as well. I get to do two things that I love: being a nerd and playing a game as well. So here we are. This is Hawk in his element. But yeah, I will be hopping between chat in my streaming software, and I will also be playing Crusader Kings while trying to still get my overlays up. Because when I come, they don't do what I want apparently. Okay. Use the WASD key to, okay, apparently I can pan my camera around. This is a standard camera pan tutorial. Very standard for all strategy games. You have to learn how to pan your camera first. It's standard strategy this for each tutorial, because oh god. This reminds me of the times that I played Total War and things like that. I need to stream that actually. Do you know what? After I've done this, I might actually stream a Total War game. There we go. That could be the next bit of content. We could definitely get a Total War stream. I may play some. I may go through the ages with Total War games. I mean, I could technically roll out the Warhammer Total War games, but I'm not a huge fan of the Fantasy Universe of Warhammer. I'm more a 40k player, so like I'm more like stuff that's like in sort of like the like the Dawn of War games and stuff like that. So actually, Dawn of War games. There we go. yeah, we'll get some Dawn of War games on the channel. There we go. That will be a very quickly. I'm on a laptop, so my camera is attached to my laptop lid. So it's kind of a thing. Down, put my down. Oh my tiny window. Like, if anyone's seeing this, the window is tiny. I've got to read this tiny little bit of writing to try and do this tutorial. To lean in, we're gonna have to go in a bit closer. Okay, we have to go for a very, very close look. And apparently, telling me now that I haven't. Yes. It's for playing games of Game Pass, which is one of Game Pass. The fact you get points. Try and read this very, very, very. Okay, so Crusader Kings spans hundreds of years and many generations. Right now, time is standing still because the game is paused. For this part of the keep the game paused while we walk you through some game concepts. Okay. Okay, walk us through the game concepts. Okay, so your cursor over the highlighted text. Okay, where is this highlight? Good God, this game can be lagged hell at times. Yeah, this is very. No. Okay. So, may have highlighted words. Okay, so to find the highlighted words. No. Okay, welcome to our strategy. He has no idea what he's doing. There is no strategy. I have no idea what the bloody hell I'm doing right now. This is Hawk's strategy. He has no idea what he's doing. Strategy. Currently doing. So, yay. Honestly, I'm probably going to spend most of the stream getting through this tutorial. This will be the stream where we do the tutorial. We will have had an epic by the end because we will have completed the tutorial, and then it'll probably be time to end the stream. So, by the time I eventually get it out what I'm doing. Okay, so okay, so I have to find out like what these mean. So a county is a title ranking below a duchy, above a barony. Oh, okay, so using old medieval titles here then, apparently. So essentially, a county was almost like you're on the first rung of the ladder for leadership. So you're you know, you'd have like a little territory somewhere, and that's what you rule. And then obviously, eventually, you'd work your way up with duchy, a collection of lands, and then you'd work your way up to being a baron, which is essentially you command a vast number of territories at that point. Right. Hello. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, now I've got it. Now I've got it. It's good. Now I find. Okay. So you talk about the game. Everything takes on the map before you. The world is landed titles held by various rulers. So, back on representing your realm. Okay, so if you hover over your character portrait, there we go. It will display what territory we actually. My character, thumb and I I've gone in see he's like trying to, you know, get the and Anis Enos. Right. Anywho, let's go and have a look at our realm, shall we? This is the territory that we command. Okay, so as a ruler, you can only hold so much land on your own. You will often have other rulers helping with the administration of our realm by holding land titles within your borders, making them your vassals. Ah, okay. So vassalages are a thing in. So vassals were essentially territories that were to your realm. So they were independent territories in a way, but they need like taxes and agreed to provide aid to you and things like that if you needed them. But I mean, they were still their own independent territory in a way. They were essentially sworn to help you in certain circumstances. So you collect taxes from them. They would have to obviously obey the laws of your realm, because technically a part of it. But you know, it's just a. It's essentially a title for someone. This is a very. This is an ally of your realm. They help you expand your territories by allowing, by necessarily being part of your just. It's very hard to describe. They're independent, but they're also part of your realm. So, okay. As a, yep, okay. You can play one of many character avatar characters. You need to make sure that your dynasty and throughout the ages, your titles give you power and control over territory as well as over other characters who might hold titles in a and land of their own. Click on your character. Okay. In their proficiencies with a set field. Some are great talkers, while others intent on the battlefield. Okay. So we have options then, by the looks of it. We have options for how learning, tree, managing, personal land. Okay. So basically, you can either be a good talker. So it's essentially, you know, is your character a good administrator? Are they someone that can administrate your lands and make sure that they run smoothly while being able to engage in diplomacy with surrounding territories to extol the virtues of them, you know, aligning with your realm or becoming a vassal or something like that? Or are they someone that you march their army up and basically say, hey, look, you know, this territory is ours. So there's many different ways that you can go in this. I mean, I would diplomat most of the time because I'm someone that doesn't like, you know, go that way and that's have to do on games. If you can get diplomacy up and running, I will most characters also have traits. Okay, so temperate, wrathful, impatient. When a character chooses to behave contrary to their personality traits, it can cause them stress. Okay. So our characters can become stressed if they remember their personality, apparently. Okay, so some people are impressed by the brave trait, while a successful character is more likely to feature in Glacius Gulp. Okay. So basically, people are going to talk about us then, by the looks of it. I'm sort of thinking that people are talking about. For your goals, you will need gold. Gold pays for buildings and bribes. Gold collected passively from your holdings and your vassals tax. See, this is what I was speaking about earlier. The vassals, they pay the tax. Yes, they're independent in terms of how they're not actually necessarily part of your lands. They become an independent state, but yeah, they're... So, it's like, for instance, on one of the Total War games, Napoleon Total War, you can free states and turn them into independent states, but they become your vassals. They pay taxes, you can military, and like other things. However, money can't buy everything. Certain things can only be achieved by spending the right amount of prestige or for religious matters piety. Okay, yeah, because we're in a religious age here where piety matters, and it was one of those things of you really didn't want to. And obviously, the title Crusader Kings means it's set during, and you would have to keep people like bishops and like the Pope and stuff like that on side in order to manage your realm correctly, because if you didn't, then yeah, you could be like excommunicated or something like that, and then other things would happen after that, and you'd be open to visits from like certain members of the clergy and stuff like that, because that's how things worked back then. Your prestige tells you how respected you are. It can be earned passively over time by holding many titles, for example, or actively, such as marrying into prestigious dynasties or fighting as an ally in wars. Okay, so if you uphold alliances, you gain prestige. If you marry into a dynasty, prestige, and obviously your titles give prestige. Makes sense. With a lot of piety, you will have an easier time interacting with your head of faith. As you are Catholic, this is the Pope. Okay, so basically piety means that the Pope is happy with you and you have better interactions with whoever the Pope is at that point. Similar to prestige. I have no idea why I'm so bad right now. Similar to prestige, some actions require you to spend piety, like declaring holy wars or creating a new faith. Okay, so you apparently write a new song on this. Okay, this could be interesting then. Could probably at some point. Lifestyle. As well as traits, your character can also style. There are 5 lifestyles, 1 for each skill. Okay, so let's go down here to the lifestyles bit. Okay, so which style are we going to pick? I think I'm going to pick, as his lifestyle, diplomacy. There we go. Family focus, there we go. Let's pick our family focus, and there's no option to spend any skill points at this point. right click your player's air characters. Select an arranged marriage because it's kind of how things would be done, but and I don't necessarily agree with the condos. Our character to play as portrait TV. There we go. I'm going to enter award. There we go. Send a proposal to our heir. Legal away from. Oh, okay, I have to send a you know, like there's no real option for how you talk real anything up. Go find the territory again because I've had it from the territory. Shit. It's really laggy as well. Hearing some weird noise. I need to go find my territories again. Stupid clunky mouse. Right, so we're back at our territory now. I don't actually know if I don't know. I'm playing it already. It seems very sort of like I tried to play Europa Universalis, and it's very much like this. And I must admit, I find the Total War games easier. I find the Total War games easier because you actually get into settlements, you manage them, you don't have to go and do all this and do all the. It seems to. it seems like you're gonna spend half managing all these things and not really doing much of anything else after that. And if I'm gonna continue to stream this game, it was more of an experiment. It was more of a I'm going to like see how I get on. So I'm gonna go further into it and hopefully try to maybe get into it, but. So I own these territories by the looks of it. These territories are mine. Open realm view on the right side of the screen. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know if I'm gonna get much enjoyment out of this, so I just it just seems too much like you have to manage all the time and you have to do all this and do all that, and I just don't get into that. I like managing games in the sense of like Tropico and things like that and stuff, but I just don't like games where you have to overly manage, and I think I'm just gonna probably end here because I don't actually think I'm gonna play this game. I wanted to try something different and they just I can't get into this. I can't, and I do think that sometimes you do stream a game and you sort of think, oh well, I can't get this. So what I am going to do is Friday I am going to start streaming on the Total War games. I'm going to start doing that because I actually enjoy the games, and I just don't think I'm actually going to enjoy this. I don't know how I'm going to enjoy being able to do all this, and it seems like too much work, and I do like to be chilled out when I'm gaming, and I just don't think that I could chill out playing this game really. It just seems like too much effort, too much work, and there just seems to be a lot of things that I would not be in this game. And I find the Total War games a lot easier in terms of management because it's turn-based. You find your settlement with them. You get stuff come up that says, right, this is wrong with settlement, and this is how you fix it. Or these people are going to come towards your territory. Your spies are telling you that these people are going to come towards your territory. You can start building up an army to, push back. So it just I find war games seem more have the right balance between strategy management and the actual elements of how you go do this parts of the game. How long have I been streaming for? I have only been streaming for 13 minutes apparently. Yeah, 13 minutes, and I'm not enjoying this, and I feel like I'm gonna have to try and carry on a bit just to try and get a decent amount of stream time out of this, because I don't want it to be like a 13-minute stream. I don't want it to be that. This is not something that I want, so is the opportunity to edit. You know, I'm gonna go find something real quickly because I know I have to start playing the game and I have the ability to swap, so I'm just gonna have to not. I can't do this. I physically cannot do this. Let's see what else we've got because, you know, I'm not doing that. No, that's not something that I'm doing. Uh 'Right, I am going to swap over to what was I playing? What have I been playing? I'm now having a moment of what was I playing. You know what? I have one of the Total War games installed actually. I have one of them installed already. Or actually, there's a game I have not played in ages. Uh, 2 seconds, everybody. Swapped to Empire Total War. There we go, swapped over to Empire Total War. Come hang out. Right, there we go. Let's swap over to Empire Total War. Yeah, let's do that. Because it should, in all sense of the word, let me play the game because, you know, like I said, I'm not doing like a 13-minute stream, and I have the ability to swap over, I have the ability to edit things and stuff, so, you know, I can edit my stream title and so on, so it's one of those things of I can do things to swap games. And I get the feeling that I'm going to be glad that I did because, you know, I want to start doing things like that more often. You know, if I'm not enjoying the game that I'm playing, I can just then swap over to something that I will enjoy or find something that I will enjoy. So I'm hoping that this will load. Steam's just doing a bunch of stuff to load the game, and here we are. Here we go. This is so this is Empire Total War. It's set in the 13. So it's about expansion of the 16 colonies and what led up to the formation of the United States of America. Yes, I know, I'm British and I'm playing this game. But hey, you know. So, single player, yes. Which campaign do we want? want to do the... we're just going to go in and check out graphics settings, because I think, quite honestly, we can run this on Ultra and there's no issues. Right, so do we start with... What do we start with? We start with do you know what? I've played a bunch of Total War games already. For the, let's do episode 1, Jamestown Colony. So essentially, this is about the set in 1775. Bungle.
War on British tyranny begins tonight. Boston fight for the right to govern themselves.
So essentially, this is about
fight for freedom.
You know, how the
as I bear witness to the sacrifice
how
of
George
this
Washington led the fight for freedom and stuff like that.
In the memory of our forefathers, those pioneering men who traveled to these shores seeking a new life. Like the intrepid Captain John Smith and his fellow settlers, we too seek a new world, not only for ourselves, but for future generations of Americans.
So
as I look back on their endeavors,
it's sort of about his like memories of the war in a way, but also about how things, you know, eventually moved forward to
in a much greater story.
Them like fighting for their independence. Oh my!
Ready yourselves, man!
So we're already
stay behind.
we're already in a battle. By the looks of it.
They're charging again.
Okay.
Steady.
Let them charge because we're in a
Hold
position
the
for
line.
them to, you know. Let's zoom in, shall we? Oh my lanta. Yep, they're running. They're buggering off because, well, they couldn't charge us.
The trees, man.
I have no idea. Just use them. I'm supposed to use them. I'm supposed to use them. Right. So let's get in on the action, shall we? Yeah, my men can switch to that. I have bayonets and things like that. So I think honestly, I'm probably the fact that you can just get into action with it, be more how you fight the enemies and right. Let's get them firing at these other guys as well. Oh, okay, well, they're getting charged, so turn around. Okay, yeah, I just got completely flanked from behind there. Lovely. Wonderful. But these guys can hold their own anyway, so you know, that flag flashing means they're basically, you know, going. They're running away. That means that the enemy's route they're you know, being pushed back. There we go. End battle. Yeah, we'll end the battle. And we have a decisive victory, apparently. Yep, there we go. We'll exit this battle because it will take us back the map now, where we get to manage things a bit more. It'll be about building up the Jamestown colony. So at this point it's 1607. There's just like the Jamestown colony.
From the very beginning, there have been hardships, irreplaceable losses, brothers, fathers, sons to war, famine, and disease. And yet our forefathers endured.
I think if anything about them not wanting to fight someone else's wars, they wanted to sort of govern themselves and control their own destiny, which is the right of every person at the end of the day. They should be able, they should have been able to control their own destiny, in my view. Because I believe that everyone does control their destiny, and that their actions are, you know, ultimately governed by them.
It became obvious that until borders were clearly established, peace would continue to be elusive.
So essentially, at the moment, we've only got the Jamestown colony. This is the only thing that we've got.
Prosperous settlement in this dangerous new world. From time to time, the British government will issue various missions to perform. As you complete these missions, the wealth and security of Jamestown will improve, and your influence throughout the whole of the new world will expand.
Okay, so it's about expanding your influence at this point.
Tribes, your settlers have already gained valuable combat experience.
Objectives: peasant. Okay, so I have to build farms up.
The capital of the region of Virginia. The review at the bottom of the screen contains a recruitment tab and a construction tab. Use the recruitment tab to recruit units for your armies.
Oh, okay, I can use the WASDs as well. Let's build ourselves some peasant farms.
Will inform you when this building has...
And let's end our turn, because we need one turn to build these peasant farms up. Okay, so the basis of agriculture is the humble peasant labouring in the field to bring in his master's crop, or to keep his master's animals alive. Oh god, that sort of time. Yeah, I am not a fan of the concept at all. You know, I'm realizing the period that we're in now, and you know, I do not agree with what went on with that back then, is all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm hoping that won't come up very often, because like I really don't want it to, because it's something that's gonna But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying their day and having a great Tuesday. Come on. I tab my moment to check my stream, and it tells me that I can't go back to the game. Okay. Wonderful. Note to yourself, never tab out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to restart this apparently. I'm gonna have to restart the whole game. Because apparently it won't let me tab back into the game. Because apparently everything wants to be laggy as fuck today. Right, so Empire Total War. Let's end that task apparently, because that's what we have to do. And then I have to restart the whole game, meaning that I've probably got to do all that battle all the way all over again. I'm hoping not, because I think ending a turn on this game save. I'm pretty certain that's what happens. Oh, come on. Ugh. Continue campaign. There we go. And apparently I can't tab out of this. Apparently I can't do anything in terms of tabbing out. So let's see how we get on. And apparently I can't move. Apparently I can't do anything. No. There we go. Okay, so what do I get? A new pool merges apparently. Okay. Stop pushing my cursor over there, please. Objective fishery. Okay, I have to build a fishery over
will
here.
inform you when this building has been constructed. The number in the hourglass indicates how many
Okay,
time
my
remain
treasury's
before
gone up
completion.
by 500 because now by building this fishery I then completed another mission. Your battery is running low. Okay, yeah, I thought maybe there was some error thing, and now it's probably going to tell me I can't get back into the game. Oh, I can actually, apparently. Excellent.
Oh, you have successfully built a peasant farm and local fishery in the Jamestown region. Jamestown should now grow and prosper, so it's time to deal with the threat of local native tribes.
Okay, so
Your
I've
next
now unlocked
compulsion
the 2 apparently,
is to
because there's
capture the
different
village of
chapters to these
Werawakamono,
episodes.
deep into unknown territory to the northeast.
Okay, so where today lies the native of Werawakamono. Okay. So just to go and fight these guys over here.
There is often a choice of building types to construct in a resource slot.
Small cotton plantation.
You can only follow one of these building chains. Once you have constructed the base building, upgrade options will only be available from the same chain.
I'm not building anything to do with the...
This is your army. The highlighted area represents the extent to which this army can move. Right-click within this area to move your army to that location.
Someone keeps beeping at me, apparently. let's march this army over here.
Ready and waiting for...
This is Jamestown, the capital of the region of Virginia.
Okay, so I need to
The blue
build
panel
a
at the bottom of the
colonial
screen
militia, apparently.
contains you have entered a unit into the recruit queue. A message will inform you when this unit is ready to use.
Let's build up these, Yep, there we go. So, build up these units.
This tab shows all units available for recruitment in the selected town, city.
Can continue to build up my forces here. Get them to merge, and then we will send them over here.
Winning a battle isn't just about the balance of units and visibility are
I would say the
essential.
balance of power looks good.
Look at
It
the
looks
strength.
interesting. We can definitely, you know, we'll have a go here. We'll have a go. I'll probably finish up this episode
During the
and then
deployment
do
phase,
episode
you can
2
secretly
on
arrange your
Friday.
units inside the deployment zone before the enemy general will
Okay.
deploy his men within the opposite area. When you're ready to fight, click on the cross icon in the center of the screen.
Okay, so I think, to be honest, most of them are
Pressing
lined up.
the space bar on your keyboard after orders have been issued displays the positions your units will move to as a shadow on the
Yeah,
battlefield.
I'm gonna let them
use this as
march
a reference
towards
when
me
deploying your
because
forces.
honestly, my troops will most likely be able to hit them from range. There we go. They're on the hill. They have the higher ground, but at this point, my guys are gonna fire upwards at them. Yeah, I think them being on the hill is going to give them an advantage, definitely, so... For God's sake, stop lagging.
Maintaining courage and regimental discipline in the heat of battle is dependent on their morale, a measure of pride and self-belief in their abilities. This is boosted by training, experience, and the presence of an inspirational run button in the bottom right of the screen.
Let's
Can
get
be
them over
used
here.
to toggle selected units between running or walking. Running is useful for going somewhere in a hurry, but doing it too much will tire the man out.
I'm hoping that I can position them well enough to be able to fire off at them. Might not work exactly, but I don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah, this could definitely go either way, to be honest here. Oh, okay. Well, my guys are definitely getting their shots. think these guys are losing their spirit, definitely. Yeah, I would definitely say their troops are definitely going to lose their morale at some point. Yeah, I would definitely say them losing troops will definitely be a morale breaker. Oh. They're charging?
Break off attack!
It's not the most brilliant of schemes to be honest, them charging me. Yep, they're out. We'll continue to fire at them until they completely bugger off. Right, and then we will refill the line to fire at them. You know what? I'm going to reform my whole line here because they're actually going to charge apparently. This might not go very well for them. Yeah, it's sort of musket arrows at this point. Yeah, they're going to charge directly into us. They just charge directly into oncoming fire. Yeah, I think we're going to win this one.
Enemy cavalry are readying an attack on the flanks of your already engaged infantrymen.
Enemy
Either
cavalry?
or commit
Where are
other
these
troops in
enemy
support.
cavalry exactly? Yeah, where the hell are these cavalry coming from? Yeah, I would definitely say that they're gonna lose this one. They're charging right into me. They're charging right into the muskets here. Yeah. But then I also have to give the other part of history. The, Native American tribes are defending themselves here. You know, they were there first, definitely. I will definitely say that historically they were there first. End this, and we have a heroic victory apparently.
Battle statistics here, along with breakdown of the condition of each surviving unit in your army or navy.
I'll be
The
glad to
button on
get
the
to the point
right-hand
where we're
side
fighting other
breaks the statistics
nations
down
and other
to
armies at this
following
point.
capital of a capital city, It is important to leave an adequate gap behind to quell unrest until both the population level and any damage. Oh, you have successfully captured the village of Werawakamoko and are reducing the threat to Jamestown. The condition of victory for completing this episode is to capture the village of Shakalax.
Okay. Let's go and take Shakalax, shall we then? Or you know what? I think I'm going to end it here. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually going to end it here. I think I'm going to find some coffee. So right, I'm going to carry on with this on Friday, I think, because I mean I did enjoy the Total War games actually. So that's yeah, we'll pick this up again on Friday. So thank you to everyone who watched, who dropped in the chat and everything. I've been trying to read it erratically, but it's been a bit of a nightmare really with my overlays today. But yeah, anyway, I will catch you guys on Friday, and we will finish up then with this episode. So I will see you all later on. Have a good one, and enjoy your Tuesday, and I will see you all Friday.